Love triangle exposed. I always thought it was just a joke when people said real life is stranger than fiction, until the night I found myself frozen in a stranger's living room, staring at a wedding photo that shattered my entire world. My boyfriend, a man I trusted, loved, and had planned a future with, had told me he was leaving for a business conference in Miami. The dates matched, the itinerary was convincing, and he even brought back a cheap souvenir mug to complete the lie. I had absolutely no reason to doubt him, right up until the moment I caught a glimpse of that photo, two people in wedding attire, faces beaming, the groom unmistakably him, and the bride a woman who looked so much like me it made my skin crawl. The woman's eyes were my eyes, her smile my smile, but I knew I'd never worn that dress. The hostess noticed me staring and laughed, assuming I was admiring her cousin's wedding. That's when she said it, my name, but with a middle name I'd never used. My heart started pounding so loudly I could barely hear her as she explained, in casual conversation, that the bride was my twin sister. I tried to keep my face neutral, but inside, a storm was tearing me apart. I'd grown up an only child, or so I'd been told. My parents had never mentioned a twin, never slipped up, not once. In that moment, all the little gaps in my life, the secrets, the awkward silences, the missing baby pictures, suddenly made sense. I left the party in a daze, my mind spinning with betrayal layered on top of betrayal. Was any of my relationship even real? Had I been a stand-in, a backup, or just collateral damage in some twisted family secret? I called my boyfriend's phone, but it went straight to voicemail. The next morning, my parents sat me down, their faces heavy with guilt. They confessed, my twin was given up at birth, a secret kept to protect me. Somehow, through the cruelest stroke of fate, or maybe just the universe's sick sense of humor, we'd both fallen for the same man, one who had known about us both the entire time. I confronted him, and he didn't bother denying it. He said he'd always been drawn to both of us, that it was like loving the same soul in two bodies. Maybe that was supposed to be flattering, but all I felt was disgust. I realized, standing in front of him, that the real betrayal wasn't just his, it was my own longing to be chosen, to be special. I built my whole identity around being someone's one and only, and in the end, I was just one of a matched set, caught in a story too twisted for any happy ending.